Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I explaining you about movie Tulip Fever. Set in the Dutch Republic in the 17th century, during Tulip Mania, Sophia, an orphan, is betrothed to the elderly Cornelis. In return for the generous dowry, her sisters are able to emigrate to New Amsterdam, where they have an aunt awaiting them. 3 years later, Sophia is unhappy in the marriage, since Cornelis seems to be concerned only with conceiving an heir, to no avail thus far. Cornelis believes this misfortune to have something to do with a mistake he made in the past, with his previous wife. She miscarried their first child, and when Cornelis asked the doctor to save the second child over the wife, he feels that God punished him by taking both his wife and his child away. Cornelis decides to hire a painter, so that he could at least be remembered as having had a beautiful young wife, should he have no heir to continue his legacy. Sophia agrees, but as soon as the young painter Jan arrives to paint the couple, he and Sophia fall in love. Jan sends a note to Sophia, asking her to send him a vase with tulips. She shows up at his door with the tulips, and they consummate their love. Meanwhile, Sophia's friend, the housemaid Maria, is in a courtship with the neighborhood fishmonger, Willem. Willem is speculating in the tulip market, and is doing quite well, expecting to be independently prosperous and able to marry Maria. He even sells his business to another fishmonger. One day, Sophia borrows Maria's cloak and heads to a rendezvous with Jan. Willem, seeing Sophia in the cloak, mistakes her for Maria, and follows her to her rendezvous. Crushed by what he thinks is Maria's unfaithfulness, he goes to a pub to drown his sorrows. There a prostitute robs him of the large sum of money he has built up on the tulip market. When he tries to retrieve the money, he is beaten up by her brother and a mob of his friends and forcibly inducted into the Dutch Navy for causing a ruckus.
Jan plots to escape to the New World with Sophia, after having success of his own in the tulip speculation market. He hears that the nuns at St. Ursula, the convent Sophia came from, raise tulips in their gardens. Jan attempts to steal some of the bulbs, but is knocked out by the abbess of St. Ursula. When he regains consciousness, he apologizes and the abbess gives him the bulbs Willem had bought before he was thrown into the navy. Maria realizes that she is pregnant with Willem's child. With Willem gone, the baby will be born out of wedlock. Maria explains her condition to Sophia and threatens to reveal Sophia's affair to Cornelis, if Cornelis were to find out about her pregnancy. Sophia conspires with Maria and decides to pass off the pregnancy as her own. When the baby is born, Sophia will pretend to die in childbirth, so she can leave to be with Jan, and Maria will get to raise the child as her own with Cornelis. After Maria gives birth to a daughter and Sophia pretends to die, Cornelis is grief-stricken at the loss of his wife. Sophia, under her shroud, weeps as she realizes that she has deeply hurt Cornelis with her deceit, but eventually realizes that it is too late to undo what she has done. Ashamed of herself, Sophia runs away and Jan is unable to find her. Willem, returning after his stint in the Navy in Africa, goes to see Maria at Cornelis's house. Maria is furious at him at first, but they soon reconcile once he discovers he was not betrayed after all. Cornelis overhears their loud quarreling and the reveal of the conspiracy between Maria, Sophia, and Jan. Cornelis makes his peace with the truth, and departs for the Dutch East Indies, where he finds love and makes a family, but only after first leaving the house to Maria, Willem, and the baby girl that he loved as his own. 8 years later, the abbess of St. Ursula visits Jan and views his artwork of Sophia. She praises him for his talent, and commissions him to paint a mural in the church. When Jan looks down from painting the mural, he sees Sophia, who has joined the convent, and they share tender smiles. Thanks for watching.